Hello there, my name's Ian and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a continuation of what I did last video. Last video I did my favourite 10 favourite 1980s horror films. We're going to go to the 90s this year. Just today with my top 10 favourite 90s horror films. And if you've seen my channel for a long time, and if you know my first ever review on this channel, you know what's going to be number one. But more on that later on in the video. Well, let's get started, shall we? In 10th place, we're going to go for Wes Craven's New Nightmares. This is a meta of Nightmare on Elm Street film. It's like a mixture of people playing the characters from Nightmare on Elm Street and themselves, like having on the campaign herself and Nancy Thompson at the end. And it's just a meta movie. It is a good film. It is. And Wes Craven is brilliant at what he does. And to think 2 years later, he made another film, which I'm not going to reveal yet, because that will come later in the video. In 9th place, we're going to go for The Faculty. This is a good film. Josh Hartnett, Elijah Wood. What's it called? I'll put it on screen right now. But yeah, this is bit like The Thing, really. You gotta guess who. But this one, there's no shape shifting. Well, kinda. And you have to guess, who the killer is. Not the alien is. Yeah. And it is a good film. Yeah. Maybe one day I might review that if I haven't reviewed it already. I'll have to check back from my videos. But yeah. In 8th place, we're gonna go for Candyman. The Tony Todd film Candyman, based on Clive Barker's novel. This follows an urban legend called Daniel Robitaille, aka the Candyman. It is good. I've only seen it 3 times, and I'll be honest with you, it's the only Candyman film I've only seen so far. I haven't seen any of the sequels. Excuse me. But it is a good film, what I've seen. You got Virginia Madsen and Helen Lyle. You got the backstory of how Candyman appears, and some of the kills are gruesome as hell. Yeah, but yeah, that's basically it, really. In 10, 9, 8. In 7th place. Yeah, I'm just doing maths here. In 7th place, we're going to go for I Still Know What You Lost Summer. This is the sequel to I Know What You Lost Summer. Follows Ray and Julie again, and the famous fisherman killer. This one follows them on a beach, on a holiday to Barbados, I think it is, or something like that. I can't remember I think it's Barbados or something like that. Some island anyway. But it's in a snowstorm. And the twist at the end is brilliant. And Jennifer Lou and Freddie Prinze Jr. act good in this film as well. Good acting by them too. You got Brandy as well. I think that's the name. Yeah. And we've talked to them returning to the franchise in a sequel. Maybe we'll see others return from the franchise. Who knows? In 6th place, we're going to go for I Know What You Lost Summer. The film that started the franchise off. It is a good film. I love it. You got, again, Jeff LaVewitt, Freddie Jr., Sarah Michelle Gellar. Yeah. And you got the famous fisherman killer. This one sets a year after the group think they've killed someone. Well, have killed someone. And yeah, you got the famous alleyway scene with Sarah Michelle Gellar's character, which I'm not going to spoil her. Not going to spoil anything, but yeah. But yeah, that's number 6 on my list. In fifth place, just missing out on fourth, is Halloween H2O. 20 years later. This is the film where Jamie Lee Curtis revises the role as Lois Strode. Got Josh Hartnett as her son. This one involves Michael Myers hunting Laurie down after 20 years. It ignores the sequels to 4, 5 and 6. Which, yeah, I can understand. Won't make sense timeline wise. And yeah, this one follows Michael chasing Laurie down in California at a boarding school. And what I love about this one, and again, I didn't spoil the last one, but I'm going to spoil this one. Spoil it on screen. I think this should have ended the franchise with this film. But at the time, I think this should have done, but after watching the other Halloween film that came out, most of the come out with the direction are the crappy Rob Zombie ones. So I've got the 2018 versions. But at the time, this is where they should have ended it, where Michael gets his head chopped off. But yeah, and yeah, I love it. In fourth place, just missing out on the top 3, is Silence of the Lambs, the Hannibal Lecter film, but not the first. This is the first Hannibal Lecter film with Anthony Hopkins as Hannibal Lecter. You got Jodie Foster as Clarice Starling, and this film is unique because this is at the time of recording, I'm recording this on Thursday 30th of January, but this so far is the only horror film to ever win Oscars, but that could be about to change. And hopefully it is, because horror and Oscars don't go together, which I don't like. More horror films should win Oscars, but this is the only horror film to win Oscars for. I'll put them on screen right now. I'll put a picture on screen right now. For all 5 of what they won the Oscars. I know Anthony Hopkins won Best Actor and Jodie Foster won Best Actress. I know they won 3 more, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah. But just missing out on the top 3. But 4th place for me. 3rd place is Scream 2. I love this film, apart from one scene. And that scene is still, to this day, the bane of my existence. For 2 reasons. First reason, that awful cafeteria scene. Where Derek's singing to Sydney, saying, "I think I love you," and all that, you know. It's awful. And you got Mickey doing that, round the crowd up. And spoiler alert, this is a spoiler alert again, so we shall get spoiled. I'll spoil it on screen right now. This is last time we see Mickey till the very end, where he got revealed as a Ghostface killer. What's that all about? Yeah, but good thing about this film, I love it. Sydney, the combo between Sydney, they kept between as Dewey and Connor Cox between as Gale. Yeah, I love the premise of the film. You know, the copycat, copycat killer theory, and yeah, I do love it. But taking bronze place. I mentioned it earlier on. In my 80s video. When I'm talking about, guessing the killer films. Urban Legends. I love this film. I love it. It is a good film. You gotta guess the killer is, and there's so many red herrings in this film. It's unbelievable. But I will say the killer reveal is a bit meh. That's what I will say. But yeah, good things about this film, like I said, the acting from Lisa Witt, and what's her name? I'm not very good with names, but yeah, I'll put it on screen right now. But yeah, some of the kills are brilliant, are gruesome. Urban legends, obviously. You got Robert England in this film, Jared Leto as well. But yeah, Daniel Harris as well in this film. But yeah, some good cast members, and it's a good storyline. It's a good premise for a film. But my number one in my top 10 favourite 1990s horror films, and it should be comes from no surprise, Scream. I mentioned it with Wes Craven's New Nightmares. That will come back to this one. 2 years later, after making Wes Craven's New Nightmares, he directed Scream and changed the horror genre forever. This film, for me, is one of the greatest films ever made. You got suspense, action, and that twist at the end. Again, I'm not going to spoil the twist, but it's never seen before in horror films. Good acting again from every single, perfect casting for recast, and yeah, hopefully we'll see more of that in a future Scream installment. But yeah, no surprise there, it was going to be Scream number one. But yeah, that's my list. Do you disagree? Or comment down below. Did I miss any more 90s horror films that I might have seen? Comment down below. And join me next time where I'll be doing this again for the noughties. We're going to the noughties for the 2000s. My top 10 favourite 2000s horror films. But until then, my name's Ian Bellows. If you can give me a like and subscribe, that would be fantastic. And I'll see you guys in the noughties. Goodbye.